of this world, the light is being diminished so that the light becomes so much almost shrouded in darkness. The darkness begins to overwhelm me, and it makes me feel that there's no good. My job, as you'll see as you read and you'll take home the English, is to extract the goodness and to bring the point of goodness in myself into a complete, into a safe container. A safe container. I call it establishing a beachhead. Like the waves want to overwhelm me and inundate me, the waves of negativity, I'm pushing now and I'm making a beachhead. I'm making a space around me that the forces of darkness cannot overwhelm me anymore. I'm establishing a place where I am good, and that's what I want to live my life from. I want to live my life from that place. I want to stand in my truth and know that I'm worthy of existence. Because the negative voice says, you ain't worthy. You have no right to exist. It's a death wish. We're born with, and some of us are born with even a heavier, stronger death wish than others. Again, those are the people who have the most potential to come into life. That's the way it is. It hurts, but that's where it is. So Rabbi Nachman plays with this word, ode, my ode, in a little bit, which means the little bit of goodness that I have within me, the little bit of godliness, the sinner will be no more. He will have been moved from the scale of guilt to the scale of merit. You do it when you do it with somebody else, and you see another person beginning to shine in front of you. My goodness, I didn't know how beautiful you were. You were my mother, and I saw you only as my mother. You were my father, and I saw you only as my father, and like you really did a trip on me. But I love you because you're a person who's gone through life, and you've been hurt, and I understand now, and I can have compassion on you. And my relationship with you is different. And when I change my way of seeing you, you can't help it. That person, that father, that mother, that aunt, that uncle, that brother, that sister, they're going to change their way towards you. There's this Chinese thing I heard recently about, guy, Kate, you got to give me a poison, doctor. I got to poison my sister. I can't stand her. So he gives the guy the poison, and he starts feeding it to her. But he says, you must treat them so they won't suspect you. You must treat your sister like really good for the next few days. And then, the poison will work over a period of time. So he's really nice to the sister. He says, here, I give this is like really good stuff, have some. And then, so the sister starts acting nicely towards him. And after a few days, he goes back to the doctor and he says, doctor, give me something to antidote to the poison, like my sister's like cool. And he says, it wasn't really poison. Thank God, Baruch Hashem. I didn't give you poison. I told you that if you act differently towards your sister, that your sister would act differently towards you. I mean, it's there. It's just there. It's just, we just have to get it, right? Okay? Okay. So on the Hebrew page, Ze bechinat ura kibudi ura, haneva bechinor a'ira shacha. Whoa, the context of this teaching, I mean, this is a series of classes that I've given, and I love it so much, and I want to share it with you. I can't share all the details of where it is, the context, the whole thing. That is available, and it will be available on websites of my publisher, who's now going to start putting up my videos and my audios and publishing my books. And it's an incredible stage in life for me. I've waited so long, and I'm being now. It's hard even to know how to react to this. But somebody saw my books and said, we want to put your books out. And we're going to fix them up and make them now for more people. Until now, I've had my books as notebooks. And so there's a new stage happening for me. Thank you so much. Bless you all of us. All of us have breakthroughs. So, Ura Kibudi Ura, the context is, the first halacha in the Shulchan Aruch is you should awaken in the morning like a lion to serve the Creator. The exact, Yitgaber ka'ari la'amod baboker, you should be strong like a lion to rise up in the morning, la'avodat bor'o, for the service of the Creator. Get up. Shiyem hu me'orer, that you should be the one who awakens the dawn. Okay, I know this is New York, and I live in Israel, and I get up before dawn, and I love davening nets. This is New York, and 10 o'clock is like a normal minyan. But once in a while, like the night is really awesome. The pre-morning hours. Shlomo himself said that the most beautiful part of the day is after the thieves have gone to sleep and before people get up and start arguing with each other. There's a pure part of the day. It's like from 2 to 4 in the morning, right? That's the time to be awake. I call it that the planetarium opens. You know, like we're in the planetarium, and in the daytime we see this like beautiful blue sky. But it's like an illusion. It's an amazing illusion. I mean, he's such an artist. But it's an illusion. It's only the reflection of the sun on our atmosphere. But at night, that opens and we see what's been there the whole time. We're part of an incredible star system. So during the day when we have color vision, our attention should be here in this world to do what we need to do. At night is when we fly. Right? That's why Kabbalists learn, they get up at 12 o'clock at night after going to sleep at like 6, 7, or 8, 9, let's say, if you want to be realistic in the Western world. You go to sleep and you get up, and that your nighttime is wow. Learning at night is different than any other time. It gives you more space to think. So you get up in the morning, and you awaken the Shachar. And Rabbi Nachman is going to play on the meaning, of the double meaning of the word Shachar. It's very interesting that Shachar is morning. Shachris is the morning prayer. But what does the word Shachor mean? Black. Wait a second. Maybe he's referring to this very famous idea called the darkness before the dawn. Black. It's the dark. What is the darkness before the dawn? Literally and figuratively. Literally, it's that the sun is coming up and is just below the eastern horizon. It shoots a diagonal line of its light up to the sky above us and darkens. Just like when you're in the city, you see less stars. When you're in the desert, you see more. The little bit of light that the sun sends up from below the horizon darkens the morning sky. It's the darkness before the dawn.
Wow.
Thank you, that was great. We are living in that time now. On the other level, the symbolic level, we are living in that time now. We are in the darkness for the dawn, and Hashem has great plans for us. He wants us to see the light in the darkness and to learn how to do that. So Rabbi Nachman is going to play on the double meaning, and he's going to say, Me'oreh HaShachar, you want to wake up the morning? You want to wake up the morning, which is borrowed from the verse, Ora kivudi ora, awaken my glory, awaken. Haneva v'chinor, with the two instruments, the sound, the beautiful sound of music. A'ira shachar, I will awaken the morning, and the double meaning is, I will awaken that from within the darkness that I am, I will awaken the point of goodness within myself. Let's see how he does it. Hainu shetzarich adam lit'orer et atzmo. It's not good Hebrew, but he did it on purpose. You have to le'torer tatzmo. It should be le'orer tatzmo or le'torer. But he does both. He does the reflexive, double reflexive. You have to awaken yourself, awaken yourself. Mishinato from your sleep, or minifinato from your fallenness. So sleep now becomes, in the teachings of Rabbi Nachman, not just waking up in the morning. It means waking up in our life. Right? He takes it to a whole other level. Everything becomes double meanings in Torah. The Torah itself is filled with double meanings. We need somebody to reveal it to us. Double meanings make the Torah so much richer. The Torah talks in physical language and means in spiritual. You could say, hey, like, this is not a very spiritual religion. It just says to do all this stuff, right? It's covering it up. It's called halbasha. It's called garments. The garments shine. Then through the garments comes the incredible meaning that you need. The garments become the perfect vessel for carrying the spiritual teaching. So you become the perfect vessel for carrying your soul. Everything is body and soul. Everything is heaven and earth. Anybody who just isn't to halacha and only learns halacha as halacha. Okay, so some of us need that we need to see the heaven in the halacha. We need to see the infiniteness in the halacha. That's what the Ben Ish Chai did, the Kavachaim, the Mikubalim. They were really into halacha, but not because halacha for halacha's sake. For sure we want to walk in Hashem's ways. It's the way we walk in this world, but it's the infiniteness that we bring within the halacha, within the walking in this world. If I keep going on like this, I won't be able to get past the first paragraph. Okay. And I totally lose sense of time, so you have to forgive me.
It's okay. I love it.
Odma. Oh, Habibi, that was good. Oh my goodness. What's your name? Moshe. Moshe, thank you, Moshe.
Of course.
Odma. In a little while, in a little goodness. Okay, so he says, you have to wake yourself up from your sleep, from the sleep of this world. What with what shall you awaken yourself? By virtue of the points of goodness that you find in yourself. I will awaken the shachar. Because the point of goodness is that at this moment it is in a state of darkness, of black. And based on the verse in Song of Songs, chapter 1, Shechora ani v'nava b'not Yerushalayim. I am dark, but I am beautiful. So I didn't bring the page that I'm going to refer to now, but where he's coming from, and it's going to say as he goes on, there's a lot of midrash on that verse. So in my little iPad here I have some of the examples of what the rabbis say. I am dark, but I am beautiful. Look at this. Shechora ani v'nava. Again, shechora, dark, black, nava, beautiful, calmly. Amar Rabbi Levi bar Chia. Amar tlat. He said there's three meanings that I have for this verse. Shechora ani kol yemot hashavua. I'm dark during the entire 6 days of the week. V'nava b'Shabbat, but I'm beautiful on Shabbos. We'll see, the meaning will come out to us as we read the examples. Shechora kol yemot hashana. I'm dark all the days of the year. V'nava b'Yom Kippurim. But on Yom Kippur, when I'm cleaning myself, and I'm white, I'm beautiful. The beauty of who I am comes out because I shed all the stuff that I don't need. Shechora ani ba'olam hazeh. I am dark in this world. V'nava ba'olam haba. And I am beautiful in eternity. My goodness, what he just did here. 6 days of the week leading Shabbat. All the days of the year leading to Yom Kippur. And the entire days of this world leading to the world to come. I don't even know there's no way to grasp what he just did. I am dark basically, I am dark on the outside, but I'm beautiful on the inside. But he did it at a whole nother level.